Welcome to a conference matchup that would be compelling even if both sides were struggling. But today they come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to First Bank Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, the home of the Vanderbilt Commodores. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 16th ranked team, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. The Commodores offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them, and they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Breaks free. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The sure hands. It's Hudson. And the Commodores are going to keep this drive rolling.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Trying to find some room. It's Alexander. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff to the right side. Fights through a tackle. He's past the marker and still going. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Commodores pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Handoff running right. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Not able to connect, incomplete. Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Pavia. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So Alabama's offense gets their first crack now. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kurt?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Simpson. Snags the quick throw.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Ball handed off. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Important third down play coming up. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They finish off the scoring drive. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver, Kirk, perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Here comes a handoff. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the same runner's got it again. Good enough for first down yardage.
What a great Great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To throw, it's Pavia. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Hudson. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to take off here. Gets into space at the 50.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Blitz and a quick sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
And the Commodores will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep... They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Simpson. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. And boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Toss play to the outside. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Trying to convert with a sneak.
Well, well, well. The old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a 2nd down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Here's the 2nd down play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Back to throw. It's Simpson. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you go from knocking on the door, ready to put points on the board, to taking a sack. As we all know, when you move down inside the 10-yard line and you decide to throw the ball, things happen fast. You got to make quick decisions and get the ball out of your hands.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right. but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for that nice game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. We'll start off the second quarter with a field goal attempt here. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last drive was a long march, but installed. They came up empty. Can they find the end zone this time? And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Caught over the middle. It's Stowers. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Scanning the field. It's Pavia. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Commodores' offense is on the move now. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Has the 1st down and more. They get him to the ground, and it's 1st down now at the 28.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Grab behind the line. It's Hudson. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And here's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. The back in motion now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Commodores. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Looking deep for the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, but we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
1st down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. He bought some time, now lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Adams. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down play coming up. Bootleg looking to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Finds room at the 30.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Miller. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Let's see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Pavia. Pulls it in. It's Newberry. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Using his legs, it's Alexander. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. And the Commodores will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, enough for a first down. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The Commodores will have 1st and 10 here. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Alexander. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. It puts him in front, 14-13 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. With the catch, it's Miller. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Back to pass. It's Simpson. Lets it go quickly. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Quarterback still with the football. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Alabama. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point makes the lead 6. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He keeps it on a design run. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Crucial third down play coming up. QB keeps it himself.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. To the air, it's Simpson. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. An effective play, good for a first down of the 35.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Commodores will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. With the catch, it's Cuevas. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. But, man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. He gets loose. A change of direction. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
First and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. First down and more. He's still running. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
But the defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game is starting to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a first.
See what the call is on first and 10. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Couldn't quite get to the marker, just short of it. Fourth down now.
I think this run play catches the defense completely off guard, and now the offense has a fourth and short, and they're in field goal range. What are they going to do?
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains 6 after the miss.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking to pass. It's Pavia. A deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the Commodores will bring their punt team on the field now. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
1st and 10 play coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. Punt over the middle. It's Horton. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking downfield. It's Simpson. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's a keeper. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Here comes an important 3rd down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, the ball is out. The defense scoops it up. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Chris, we're in the 4th quarter. You're in the red zone with a nice lead, a chance to maybe score and put this game away, and instead you put the ball on the ground. It's a fumble. This game just got really interesting.
Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They begin with a quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking to throw. It's Pavia. Nice grab. It's Alexander. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down in a new set of downs.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick completion to the tight end. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
The Commodores pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Here's the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Hudson. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Dropping back, it's Pavia. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The punt will bounce and head out of bounds, takes the returner out of play. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Now it's 2nd down here. Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line, it's Cuevas. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They did some good things in the last drive. Moved it a long way, but eventually stalled out. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Single back, takes the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
And the Commodores come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Breaks into open space. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Pavia. Caught quickly. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Adams. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Back to throw. It's Simpson. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and another incompletion. punt team ready to boot it away. And it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quick throw to the left. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking for some space. It's Alexander. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Scanning the field. It's Pavia. The receiver grabs it. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
The Commodores with 1st and 10 here. Gives it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Alexander. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Important third down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Hudson. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. To the air, it's Pavia. This time, a completion. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Looking to chuck it again. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And the game now tied here in the final quarter.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
Looking for some space. It's Miller. Gets the first and still running. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, Bama! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Gonna run it. It's Alexander.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to pass. It's Pavia. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
The Commodores bring their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Hand it off for a draw. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Handoff in a single back formation.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Bringing pressure. Loose football. The defense has got it. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll hand it off. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Stowers. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance.
but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the Commodores will send the punt team onto the field. The punt flies out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. The pass rush closing in. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Dropping back, it's Simpson. The tight end has got it, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times, and you should focus more on preserving the lead.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. They started the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Commodores look to keep this drive moving.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Looking deep for late game heroics. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. That's caught. It's Alexander. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Trying to run, it's Alexander. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And the Commodores pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Commodores starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. To throw, it's Pavia. It's a quick grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Caught near the goal line. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.